And I think we're set up. Welcome to the channel again. Like always, it's me, your host Amy from Pen Venture, and I am very happy to have you back for another video. I planned this year the two videos that were very well received by the fountain pen community. My top 10 fountain pen inks of 2021 and my top 10 fountain pens. And I want to say a big thank you goes out to everyone who watched my videos and commented and gave them a big thumbs up. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And I have another video for you guys right now. By now you've seen the thumbnail and the title of this video, but let me put you into context with the topic of this video. I love to talk about fountain pens all day, and having a YouTube channel helps because I can talk to the camera and you guys can watch me or not. And a few days ago I was thinking about a new idea for something new on the channel in regards of content, and it was very interesting to make an exercise about what do I want to acquire in my personal fountain pen collection in 2022. And oh boy, this video was very challenging to do because I had to put this list for, I believe, 5 or 6 times, and pens were on the list, then they were out, then they were back in at different numbers on the list. But basically, this list is a list of 16 fountain pens which are on my wish list, bucket list, call it whatever you like, that I want to experiment or I want to own them in 2022. Let's not make this video too long and we will go through them. I'll try to be very short and specific about some of them, and I will try to include some pictures. And be sure, if you have leads on some of these fountain pens, because some of them are already sold out or some of them are available in store and I can still have them, but for those that are sold out, or if you have them in your private collection and you are thinking about passing them on, be sure to comment down below and let me know, because I will make sure that I will try to collect them. Not all at once, because this list will be a very expensive one, and for those of you that know the value of this fountain pens, you will understand. But it will be fun in 2022 to try to let go to some of my other fountain pens in my private collection and to try to acquire some of these fountain pens. Spoiler alert, on this list there are some fountain pens that are already on the way here. Some of them are not close, and some of them are just simply out there, but I would like to experiment with them. And let's start. I have my laptop right here and I will use it to have a little bit of direction, and we are going to start from number 16 and we are going to go through them to the top position. I don't know, I've put them in a sort of priority, and let's see, 16 being the lowest priority and number 1 being the top priority, the fountain pen that I'm looking forward at having any time of this year or so on. So let's start. At number 16 we have a fountain pen which I recently stumbled upon, and I always wanted to have one, and it is David Oscarson, the Nikola Tesla collection, the purple fountain pen. I've seen this fountain pen in Pen World magazine, and it's been some time since I'm trying to acquire such a fountain pen, and from David Oscarson, and I know that they include enamel, silver. They are quite expensive, in the neighborhood of $6,000–7,000 and stuff like this, but they are very unique, beautiful, and I can wait to have one on my table or in my collection and to experiment with it, to see it in person and to see if I like it or not, if it's practical, and to have it here. and I'm going to include some pictures so you guys can see what pen is all about. Now we move to number 15. And on number 15, it's a fountain pen that has been stuck in my mind for quite some time, and it is the one and only Graf von Faber-Castell Pen of the Year 2019 Samurai. And you know by now that Graf von Faber-Castell does this fountain pens once a year. They have usually a very, very interesting theme. And in 2019 was the Samurai, and usually it comes in two types: a more available limited edition and a more scarce and low number limited edition. For me, the 2019 Samurai, the black fountain pen, looks stunning, and I would love to have one of those fountain pens. And I was very, very close at pulling the trigger on that one, but sometime along this year I would like to see if I can get one. Now we move to number 14, and number 14 we find something that's more on my familiar taste, to say so, and it is something from Visconti, and it is a Visconti Divina Proporzione Burlwood Celluloid. I love that fountain pen, and it stuck with me ever since I've seen a video from Matt from Pen Habit, had it reviewed, and it stuck with me. It's a beautiful fountain pen, the spiral shape. It comes in a large wood box with a caliper that has the divine proportion ratio set, and I really want to have that fountain pen. I've seen it selling quite a number of times online on eBay at pen shows, but again, it was at a price that I couldn't justify pulling the trigger on it. Anyway, it's a fountain pen that I would love to have it. Okay, let's move further. At number 13, we have something that's also familiar, another Visconti. It is a Visconti limited edition Jacques de Molay Lost Templar. This fountain pen is very, very beautiful. I've seen it a number of times on my friend Penultimate Dave list, currently inked videos, and it is stunning. I couldn't find one, and I wanted to have one in a complete set together with the box, with the letter opener, the ring, and I am looking for one of these fountain pens, and probably if I will find something that's available at a decent price, I will try to collect it. And we go to number 12. On number 12, we have the first serious expensive fountain pen. And let me tell you which is that. It is a fountain pen that I've been looking for ever since I started collecting, and it is the Montblanc 1914. 1914 and 1912 are two models from Montblanc that are safety fountain pens, safety pen, and they have a retractable nib. I do own the 1912, which is this one, but as you've seen, this is quite a small fountain pen. 1914 is the bigger brother of this one, and trust me, it's the biggest brother because it's super large, a behemoth of a fountain pen. It is lacquered. It's available in two different colors, black and vermilion. It's metal, which is lacquered, and it has a beautiful let's say pearl inlay on top of the cap with the Montblanc logo. I love that fountain pen. The black one sells around 5,000, 6,000 euros, but the red one, the vermilion, the one that I would love to own, it's in the neighborhood of 20,000 euros. So it's a quite expensive fountain pen, and I just couldn't justify having it in my collection unless I'm going to sell a lot of my current fountain pens. But anyway, it's nice to have it on the list, and to know that at one point I would love to own one. Let's move to number 11 on the list. At number 11, we have a fountain pen that's mesmerizing, a Nakaya Dorsal Fin V2 with the shark fin, if we can call it like this, on both body and barrel. It is a stunning looking fountain pen. I've seen it in different collections and it looks gorgeous. And here, probably by now you know that I already placed down an order for this fountain pen and is due to arrive sometime in January. So yeah, I'm spoiling the surprise, but anyway, I love them. And I ordered a Kurotame Nuri, a black over red urushi finish. And for the nib, I went with a ruthenium black nib, and it is a soft elastic medium. I am very anxiously waiting to have that fountain pen and to see that nib and how it's performing. It is a very beautiful fountain pen, aesthetic, and you will see it on our channel for sure. At number 10, we have a fountain pen that eluded me, to say so, for quite a number of times, because I've seen it in other collections and I've already tried a number of times to have it, but I wasn't getting it at the price that I was willing to pay for it, if we can call it like this. And it is a Omas. It's the Omas Arte Italiana Paragon in Arco bronze celluloid. There are a number of versions. I am looking for the version that has a silver section, and the trims are not gold plated, but they are in silver color, because sometimes for the Arco fountain pens I am looking to have contrasts, to have a colder color for the trim option, and to have a bright honey glowing amber-like celluloid material like Arco. You will see that for sure this fountain pen, it will find its own way to me in 2022, and I can't wait to share this experience with you all, because I've been looking for this fountain pen for the past 2 years. Okay, now we go to number 9. So we are entering in my, let's say, mid-priority to acquire fountain pens. At number 9, we have a big fountain pen. We have the Namiki Emperor Vermilion. The Namiki Emperor is a huge fountain pen. I've seen it in person and it is impressive, to say at least. I do have another big fountain pen, and that one is my Oldwin classic, super big, that was covered in Rodden. I really want to find a Namiki Emperor. I know that they come in both red and black. I would say that I'll be interested in having the Namiki Emperor with the old style nib. It's 2 types. The newer one has a image of the Mount Fiji, and the older one has a 50 on it, if I'm not mistaken. So I would say that I'm looking for the older one, but anyway, it's basically the same fountain pen and the same nib. And sometime this year I would like to have it in my collection. I'm not sure which of the 2 colors. I would say primarily vermilion, but anyway, if it just has to come down to the final choice. If I have them both in front of me, I'll probably pick the one that I like the more. But anyway, let's move to number 8. At number 8, it's a fountain pen that I had it in my ordering cart for so many times, but I didn't want to push the checkout button, and it's sad, because I missed the opportunity to have it, and now they are selling at super crazy, insane big prices, and there isn't any sure time when I will have one. And that fountain pen is a Conid Kingsize demo barrel flat top. I blame myself for not pulling the trigger, and this is one of the fountain pens that I really miss and wanted to have in my collection. The Conid factory is temporarily closed for production for fountain pens. To the best of my understanding, they are producing medical equipment for the current situation that goes on in the world, and as soon as they will start to produce fountain pens, I'll probably put down a pre-order and order one and wait for it, because this is something that I really miss. Now let's go to number 7. At number 7, we have a fountain pen that nearly had me order it on the spot when it was launched recently. But I went forward and did something else, but you will see the result of what I did in the 1 or 2 months from now. But let's get back to the fountain pen. At number 7 we have Taccia Miyabi Winter's Breath, which is a so beautiful fountain pen based on the king of pens. It has a cigar shape. It has a cracked egg, if I'm not mistaken, on the surface, and rodden, and it's so beautiful. And that sort of a yin and yang way of connecting the rodden with the white parts of the it's amazing. That fountain pen, I can't wait to have it in my collection, and it will be soon here. You will see how, and more on that. But I am looking forward at adding a few urushi fountain pens from Taccia in my collection in this 2022 for sure. And we go to number 6. At number 6, there is a fountain pen that is, let's say, uniting under the same umbrella two very interesting topics for me: fountain pens and aviation. That fountain pen is the recently launched Onoto Hurricane. The guys over at Onoto do amazing stuff, and what I really like about them is their line of historic fountain pens made from aviation themes and made from materials actually that flew over parts from planes that are melted down and put into fountain pens. I love the concept. I love the shape of that fountain pen. I love how it feels. And the Onoto Hurricane, the latest one that they launched, it is stunning looking. I love it and I want to have it, and as soon as I will have it, you will be welcomed with a video for that fountain pen. Now we go to number 5 on this list. At number 5, it is a fountain pen that I am so looking forward at having. And that fountain pen is the Visconti Homo Sapiens exclusive Corsani 90 edition. This fountain pen eluded me for the past 5 to 6 years. I've been looking at having one. I found one, but I couldn't pull the trigger in that moment quickly. I do remember finding another one, but it was very badly stained. And it is a fountain pen that I would love to have because I'm a Visconti collector, and also I would like to have the first exclusive edition from my good friend Stefano at Stilografica Corsani when his shop made it to the 90th anniversary. So it is a very lovely fountain pen, which if you have a lead, comment down below, let me know, and I would love to have it in my private collection. Okay, now we move to number 4. At number 4, we have a fountain pen which has been staring at me for quite some time, but I wasn't ready to pull the trigger on it. I will push myself this coming year to have it. And that fountain pen is a Oldwin Classica, or Classic, in Burlwood Celluloid. Very lovely fountain pen, which it's simple, it's aesthetic, and the shape is synonymous with the cigar shape, which we regard in the pen world as cigar shape. I just wanted to try a smaller version of my super big Oldwin, and that is the material that I would love to have it in. Of course, we have Arco Verde, Arco Bronze, and all that mythic materials for this fountain pen, but I am looking for this Burlwood Celluloid because I love it, how it looks, how it feels, and it's very good looking with gold color trims. It's stunning. Now we are at number 3, and this is the 3 fountain pens that are on my top list, and this is what I'm looking forward at having any minute. Okay, at number 3 we have the first Leonardo, and by now you know that I have tons of Leonardo fountain pens in my collection, but I do have one that I am still looking forward at getting, and I have promises from Salva at Leonardo that at one point I'm gonna have it. And that fountain pen is a Leonardo Momento Zero Grande in Arco bronze celluloid. It has to be that beautiful, beautiful 3-ring shape, 3 rings on the cap. It has to be very, very, let's say, the pattern to be aligned, and it has to have the size 8 gold nib, of course, rhodium trims, or even better, ruthenium, because why not? I love to take inspiration from different fountain pens of Omas that are using this combination of wild trim colors with the Arco bronze and Arco verde celluloids. And Salva, if you're watching this video, please contact me when it's ready. Now let's move to number 2. At number 2, it is a fountain pen that may be shocking for you if you know me and what do I collect. Hear me out, because it's quite an interesting one. It's the Pelikan M1000 Maki-e. It is a fountain pen that's not cheap. Trust me, it's around 5,000 euros, and each and every single year there's a different version. I've seen Maple, and I've seen, if I'm not mistaken, Lucky Bats, and quite a few others. But anyway, I am looking forward at having a very, very nice M1000 Maki-e. It's going to be so awesome. It's so good looking. And now we are at number 1. At number 1, I've put a fountain pen that has a mythic level. It's a legend. To be honest, I've only seen it in pictures. It is a fountain pen that's ultra rare. I never cease to look for it. And it is the classic Pens-LB5 Tensui in blue diffusion bonded acrylic with silver trims. By now you understand that I'm a huge fan of silver color trims. And this blue, it is amazing. I did own a LB6 blue with silver trims. It got sold. Ever since I've seen the LB series photos, I've been looking forward at having a blue with silver trims LB5. I am highly doubting that I will find one at a price that I can justify and afford. But anyway, it has to be on this top number 1 on this wish list, bucket list. I'm going to enjoy finding it, first of all, because it is not about the destination, it's about the journey. Pretty much this sums up the bucket list for 2022 in regards of what I am looking forward at adding to my personal fountain pen collection. Of course, it's a crazy list for 99% of people that are watching at this moment, because they will cost me a fortune. Some of them will remain just an entry in this bucket list, and we will be passing them on the next bucket list at the end of the year. Let's cross our fingers that everything will be okay. We will be there with good health. Many of these fountain pens already added to my personal fountain pen collection. Anyway, this is an insight of my current philosophy in regards of collecting fountain pens, and for me, collecting fountain pens, I look at it as a marathon, not a sprint. So I want to place big targets and high goals out there, and to enjoy the journey that I do to collect them. For me, that's most of what means collecting fountain pens, because I do love this fountain pens, but I'm not going to just hoard them and to have them. I'm going to share them with you all. I'm going to use them. I will tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about them. Probably for most of them, I will, at one point, they will be available for sale. Thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you for spending so much time supporting Pen Venture as a YouTube channel. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This will help me a lot with the algorithm to reach out to many more just like you. I know the holidays are almost approaching us, so happy holidays. Enjoy time spent with your loved ones. Enjoy writing, and take some days off. Enjoy collecting, and let's enjoy this beautiful time that we have with our family and also with our writing instruments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. This will help me a lot. And down below, if you scroll, you will find the details for our website, our social media accounts, my email, and phone number for the Pen Venture website. I know that many of you that are watching my videos are not subscribed yet, so if you want to subscribe, you just have to click here and turn the notification bell on. And if you want to see more quality content from Pen Venture and myself, you have this video right here. Click and enjoy. My name is Emi, and I look forward to seeing you next video. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.